Hello and welcome back to Whoopah! Hypnospace Outlaw. I wish when you got rid of the screensaver, all the bricks went tumbling away. That would be really cool. Ooh, it's almost midnight. I wonder if I'll actually see the clock click over. When we left off, we were on Adrian's House of Sound and exploring some of this. Scans from an old magazine, very funny. Oh, Chowderman. What did that say? Where'd it go?
This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete it.
Chowderman and the boys. Looking for trouble. Chowderman and the boys review. Uninspired hard rock riffs and unconvincing masculinity. Chowderman and the boys looking for trouble. Something 19 something. Chowderman, real name Eric Hellman, so we'll call him that from now on. Needs no introduction. If you caught any television over the last decade, you will no doubt recognize his yarling. Mouthful of cotton, rock. If you need a mediocre TV commercial needs an uninspired rock chorus, they call Eric Helmer. Hopefully this trial ends soon, because it's bordering on self-prodigy. I digress. In 1986, in the midst of one of Eric's many public alcoholic-fueled meltdowns, Chowderman and the boys recorded and released Looking for Trouble. The album's mercifully short 30-minute runtime is comprised of these three songs. Chowderman is just after women in horrifying detail. Chowderman is strong, can take you in a fight. Chowderman is sad about a lost love. These templates are musically expressed entirely through bland, mild-tempered rock ballads. How fair didn't notice that all 8 songs are nearly identical, I'll never know. The record is so bland that it was practically begging for one of Eric's notorious guitar color by the end. Not recommended. Bill Swedish jazz rock group. Alright. This one. Oh, and Klifka biography and discography. Everything you need to know about this Overlook 1978 Swedish jazz group. The infamous 1986 record that... Yeah, we read that last time. We read all this last time, but I'll start reading them now again. Or the headlines, not the pages, you know what I mean. We read the headlines last time, but not the pages. Big thank you, big thank you.
A big thank you to Gearhead Greg. A big thank you. A big thank you. Casper Sundberg of his band is on Hypnospace now. Wow, small world.
House of Klifta? The birth of Klifta. Klifta were a jazz rock group from Sweden, active between the years of 1972 and 1985. Guitarist and bandleader Casper Sandberg was the only constant member, with the lineup changing completely after the release of B in 1975. Ooh, look at that balding head. Klifta's story begins in December of 1971. Carl Carlson was a talent scout from British jazz label Cerebellum Records, signed Klifka to a 3-record deal after seeing them play at St. Lucy's Day Festival in Gothenburg. In 1972, A introduced the world to Klifka's unique blend of jazz and rock. It sold... Am I listening to them right now? Yes, I am. It sold poorly in Europe, but found minor success in the US. Reviews for A were mostly positive, with critics praising Philip Groundhall's violin work and Tor Allen's loud and bombastic drum performance. I love the album art. Oh my god. That's beautiful. I wanna... Can I download that?
First album.
I wanna download that. Ruins Calling. Clifton's 1974 keyboard-laden Sophia album B was also well received by critics, garnering praise for its 4 sprawling pieces that took listeners on a Paradelavian adventure. In spite of significant pre-release buzz in music publications, B was a commercial failure. Cerebellum Records, in dire financial straits themselves, released Clifta from their contract. They folded soon after. Clifta B. I like that they just give letter names, let you interpret what the music's meant to be on your own. Clifta disbanded, and Casper Sandberg moved to Long Beach, California in 1975 after reading about its burgeoning music scene. He found work at recording studios there and recorded the next Clifta release, Parasamela, over the next 4 years. C reflected a low point in Sandberg's personal and professional life with its slow, meandering guitar work and uninspired synthesizer work. The album was self-released and only garnered attention from local media outlets. All 3 reviews of C criticized Sandberg's improvised vocal performance and lack of discernible song structure.
A big thank you to Gear. A big thank you to Gearheadra.
Since its release in 1979, C has grown a small following amongst committed Clifta fans. But it's still commonly regarded as their worst album. The album's cold reception sent Sandberg into a spiral of depression, resulting in a 5-year period of silence. Resurrection. Ralph Jackson, a friend and colleague of Sandberg's, encouraged him to pursue a deal with QPL, a company best known for supplying TV programs with interstitial music. Certain words get stuck on my tongue. Excited by the prospect of bringing Clifta back, Sandberg quickly signed QPL and began work on his next record, alongside QPL's in-house producers. Casper Sandberg left the project after the first days of recording, citing major creative differences with QPL's engineers. Much to his further dismay, the scraps that he recorded were...
Differences with QPL's engineers.
Oh, no, stop.
Much to his further dismay.
Oh, it's misspelled and he stitched together and overdubbed by sessions. Hang on, can I tell what the original spelling was? Oh, nope, I can't. And overdubbed by session musicians before being released in 1985 as Clifta's final record, Clifta. This album was also interluded with QPL's previous production music library for private licensing. That sucks. The whole idea was humiliating to Casper, who subsequently swore off music and started a career as an automotive airbrush artist in the late 80s. Ironically, royalties from Clifta the Clifta QPL track, Sport Anthem, would keep Sandberg from a rumored financial ruin after being adopted as the official song of the National Tennis Association from 1988 to present.
A big thank you to Gearhead Greg for helping me locate digitized photos of the album art and the clip of the band and even writing this note for me. I am so bad at the page builder, haha. Visit his Hypnos tips page by clicking here.
Ooh. Might have to come back there later. Let's flag this up as a thing to check out at a point. And is that... Okay, yeah, no good. 1972 to 1974 lineup. Oh yeah, that's the band layouts throughout the years. So A contained Cerebellum record, or vinyl Cerebellum records, side A. Be Alive, Father Ocean, Sage of Lifetimes, and side B had Constellations, Human Constellations, Hello Little Hair, Heavens, and Cosmos Eternal, which you're listening to an excerpt of now. Clifta B had Ruins Calling and Forever Forest on side A, and on side B had Deep Caverns of Peril and Voices of the Earth Core. And then album C on A side had Chain, Night Cry Part 1, Dark Eye, Dream Chant, and on side B had Night Cry Part 2. The album Clifta had on side A Back to Life, New World, Breath of Nature, Sports Anthem, Glamour, and on side B Doing Business, Industry Motion, Natural Globe, Action Feeling, and Newsflash.
This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete text.
Cool. Alright, what do we got next? Review Surprisingly Lean Back Rock Record. So C page. It's the review of that. Let's check that out.
This is a text box. Add your own text here. Delete this. Welcome to my C-page review. Many more to come. This is a text box. Add your own text here.
Very funny. Oh, C-page, not C-page, C-page. Look at that. Edgy shit. C-page review. Heavy, brooding hybrid rock rap for the teenage set. C-page's album, C-page, from Scrape Records. It's easy to immediately dismiss bands that have such blatantly manufactured facade, but to do this with C-page would be a mistake. The group's image may not age well. I believe that their music will be remembered as something special. C-page's debut self-titled record is packed with inventive production and inspired fusion of heavy riffs and hip-hop beats carry the band's anthematic chorus into the stratosphere. Most tracks are peppered with adrenaline-fueled cyber rap sections that should have every teenager in the earshot pumping their fists. The lyrics are not technically impressive, but they work very well given the context. They're genuine, primal cries from their hearts of confused youngsters. While it's painfully obvious that Scrape Records are angling for angst-riddled teenagers, C-page have recorded something tight, fresh, and enjoyable. Recommended. Bill Aldrin. Alright. So... Oh, HypnoS Tech Tips, that's... Oh, he was about to link us to that. Perfect. HypnoS Tech Tips. Helpful HypnoS tips and tricks for beginners and intermediate users from Greg Harding. I wonder what determines the arrangement of these. More tips coming soon. Need help with using HypnoS? Chit-chat me. I'd be happy to help out. Also, check out my WITW page by searching WITW. Oops, wrong thing. Curious. Might do that in a moment. HypnoS Tech Tips by Gearhead Greg. Here are a few helpful tips for you if you're just getting started with HypnoS. To my main page. What in the world? That's what that is. Before we begin, learn your HypnoS shortcuts. Control Q cycles through open applications. Very helpful. Ooh. So if I open my settings, very helpful indeed. Control Tab opens app menu, then use arrows to enter. Control plus Tab. Oh! It's weird that in lore this is all being done psychologically, where you just imagine using a keyboard and it works. It's very fascinating. Control T closes all windows. Enter the same as clicking yes or OK. Escape. Close any window. Control H. Go to your zone selection page and in the Hypno Explorer. Pin a window to get them to stay on top. This is very useful if you want to keep a program visible while using one of HypnoS's other programs, like Hypnospace Explorer or Inbox. Note, only some programs are pinnable. Hover your cursor next to the X button to check. Using stickers on your desktop. Ever wonder what that big orange button does? Click it. It will place a copy of the image on your desktop background. Wait. You can even move and resize and rotate it. Imagine using your mouse to scroll wheel over any stamped images or under one another. Oh, hang on. Imagine using your mouse scroll wheel to move any okay. Use this to decorate your desktop how you like. I haven't seen that image appear anywhere yet. Maybe I just haven't seen any images I can collect. My desktop doesn't usually have this many stickers on it. Just a fun example what stickers can do. Sticky notes. Sticky notes are a very welcome recent addition to HypnoS. Double-click this icon to add sticky notes to your desktop. Click it and begin typing to add text. Drag it to the trash bin to delete it. Simple as that. Chit chat with Melissa at 4 AM. Don't forget, add sticky note tips to page today. Page loading speed. Wiggling your mouse cursor wildly. So, I love this. This is kind of an old internet myth, and I can't help but wonder, is it true for this game? I want to know, but the thing is, I'm sure if you ask the game devs, they would all say yes. I wonder if it works. We're gonna have to find a way to test it. Sorry, stretching a little. It's getting late on my recording night. It's 3 AM in real life. Now wiggle your cursor for faster page loading, downloading, and processing. Click for more tips. You have permission to share this graphic, but only if you link back to this page. Okay. No joke. Wildly moving your cursor around will increase both download and processing speed in HypnoS. None of us in Hypnospace Tech Club are sure why this works this way, but we assume it has something to do with increasing brain activity inherent in moving an object about. Weird. I'm working on a book about HypnoS that I hope to have published next year. Check back. In the meantime, check out my WITW page. It even won an award. Connie's favorite. It's me. Cool. 244 pals. Nice. I wonder how many users there are worldwide. Well, it looks like at least 3,000. Alright, let's check out What in the World. What in the World? A directory of interesting tidbits by Gearhead Greg. Under construction. Hypno tips, Hypnospace, chit chat, sleepy time service, publishing page note to Hypnospace, HSM and versus AVDs, sequence music versus audio files, HypnoS error message. Click here to scoot to Mr. Mysterious W's new page with HypnoS secrets, free cursors, and a few strong opinions. Welcome, sir. Okay. HypnoS tips, that's where we just were, okay. Hypnospace. Again, I would love to, create a 3D visualization or something that shows how every page connects to each other. I think it'd be so fucking cool to do. What in the world is Hypnospace? Hypnospace is the first consumer-focused sleep time networking service. It is based on NetSettler, an internet service started by MerchantSoft, which allows users to create pages and add them to large public directory. Stumbling on my words. NetSettler. MerchantSoft tries to market Hypnospace as a big technological step up from NetSettler, but it's almost exactly the same system. The largest difference in sleep time hardware, aside from Hypnospace's new official zones. Some citizens don't like the way zones are handled. Merchantsoft has been known to rename or change the theme of zones with no warning. Most recently, 5 zones were condensed into Support Castle Dreams Fashion, Starport Castle Dreams Fashion, huh? In Net Settler, users organized their own zones, and the old system was harder to moderate and was less safe for younger users, but it was far better in almost every other regard. Related Sleepy Time Networking, or jump to the Merchantsoft page. So this takes us to there. This guy knows what he's doing. Sleepy Time Networking. Alright, I think we'll continue looking at what in the world next time on Hypnospace Outlaw. Where were we before this? We were looking at the music records thing, yeah. Alright. So yeah, I think we'll continue reading this next time on Hypnospace Outlaw. What's this music he's playing, I wonder? Oh, Gizmo Factory. So yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Hypnospace Outlaw. Pee pee poo poo. Oh, the end cards will be appearing in just a moment. Love all you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.